Who is it? Who is it? Who could it be? Welcome to Who Is It Jueves with me, your host, La Maestra Loca. Each and every jueves, you can find me here on my YouTube channel interviewing some of the most inspirational educators I have ever had the pleasure of knowing. And with my Loca Lineup, which is 11 carefully curated questions that I have designed to really get at the depth, the core of this educator, you will be walking away inspired and knowing these teachers on a level that you never thought possible. And who knows, you might even walk away with a few tricks up your sleeve on a FriYay Eve. Let's get to it. Who is it? Who could it be? Who is it? Who is it? Jueves who? Just tell us who. Thanks for being here. Love you, teacher.
Hi, it's me. I'm here. This is my friend Shane, also here. Welcome to Who Is It Jueves with La Maestra Loca and my dear friend, PFF, BFF,
future Amazing Race travel partner.
True. Did you know that we are going to not just be on the Amazing Race, but probably win it? I feel like our interview is going to be like a shoe-in.
Yes. Just our promo video. It's just theatrical gold.
Yeah, for real though. Shane is also a member of La Familia Loca PLC. Not just a member, but he has presented many times for our community. And yeah, tell us first before we begin, are you ready for the Loca lineup?
I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this
11
moment.
questions, and you are familiar with the Loca
Yes,
lineup, correct?
yes.
So we have a person who has in fact seen the question.
Yes. But if I remember them, that's a whole other issue.
Okay, well,
So we'll see.
this will be fun. What is this? Does that pause
Is that
it?
pausing?
Shut your mouth. Let us try.
Try.
It did in fact pause. I have a new phone. And that's really cool.
That's awesome.
That is really cool.
Perfect for recording.
It is. It really is. Okay. There are airplanes going overhead, so we can pause it if a freaking plane goes over. We are currently. Sorry, ADHD. Woo! Tell us who you are, where you are, what do you teach, where do you normally teach, where do all the things.
Okay, all the things. I'm Shane Goodpasture. I teach Spanish 2, 3, and 4 sometimes, as well as student council and speech and forensics. I teach in Marion, Virginia, which is a small rural area in Southwest Virginia. I'm sort of in between Tennessee, North Carolina, and West Virginia. And I've been teaching for 14 years. And right now we are in the sunny courtyard of the Hotel for Sculpt. So soaking in some rays.
Some rays. Okay. These questions were carefully curated to get to know the real you.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Absolutely.
Are you ready for the world to know the real
Yes.
you? There we go. Number one, if you could describe yourself as a dessert, what would it be?
Ooh, dessert. Let's go with flan, because most of the time I'm sweet, little jiggly, little wiggly with music, and then when you kind of come out of a bowl, I just kind of pour myself out there.
You do.
And just
you are very giving of yourself.
Give myself to people. So
yeah, and you're very melty.
yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the best answer I've had yet. Thank you for all the reasons.
Of course.
What is your favorite rejoinder?
Ooh. It's a toss up between No Me Digas and Obvio.
Obvio que es no me digas.
Sí. ¿Por qué no?
¿Por qué no?
Sí.
That's a good one too. ¿Por qué no? Could totally be a rejoinder.
Yeah, ¿por qué no?
I don't use that one, but that's totally a rejoinder. Why not?
Yeah.
For those of you who don't speak Spanish,
¿Por
why
qué no?
not?
¿Por qué?
Oh, love it. Okay, number 3. If you could be instantly fluent in another language, what would it be?
Probably German. I minored in German in college, and would ideally like to teach it, but where I am, it's kind of hard to offer multiple languages and that sort of thing. So I'd like to go back and become more fluent, and maybe take more strides towards being able to teach it in some aspect and communicate more.
Tight. If you are a German teacher and you know a German teacher who does online language acquisition, like that's focused on acquisition over study, please reach out to us so we can connect.
That'd be great.
With you.
That'd
That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, number 4. What is one thing you could never teach without?
A sense of humor, I think. I like corny jokes. I think pointing out little humorous things here and there. But if we're going teaching tools, I would say probably smartboard or like a smart TV to pull up things so you have access to music and maps and Google Drive and all of that, and you can just throw it all up there.
And quickly get what you need. I love the sense of humor one. What is a weird food combination that you swear by? It will not be tuna with banana.
It will not be.
That was the last episode of
Mommy Maestra
Yeah.
Loca's food. But it is kind of similar in a way. My grandpa always ate peanut butter and pickle sandwiches. And so you can go sour with the dill pickles. You can go sweet with the bread and butter. It's just that nice. You have the creamy nutty.
I've
with the peanut butter.
literally never heard of this.
Yeah. My grandpa was a very eclectic eater.
Okay, but what kind of pickle? Is it the sour pickle or is it the sweet pickle?
Whichever one you want. I prefer dill. So the sour. Tangy.
So you buy the pre-sliced dill
Or
and you
maybe
just literally like.
Just spread some peanut butter on a piece of bread and then put some pickles, however many you want.
God, I always say I'll try everything once. That's going to be a hard one, but I will do it.
Or if you'd rather have olives.
Oh no, nope.
Or maybe half, like one piece of bread.
Here's the thing, I do like pickles.
Yeah.
And I do like
So
peanut
maybe
butter.
take one slice of bread, put a little bit of peanut butter, a couple small pieces of pickle, fold it over so you have a nice little PB and pickle taco.
PB and pickle.
I'm-
PB and pickle.
I'm marketing that.
Yeah.
PB
that's
and
his.
PB and P tacos.
PB and P tacos. PB and P. PB and P.
PB and P.
What can we-
Peas. PB peas. I'm not gonna go PB peas.
What is one tip you have for teachers who are new to acquisition-driven instruction or new to teaching in general?
New to acquisition-driven instruction, I would say lean into it. Pick one thing that you're comfortable with, that you want to try. Research it, think about how it's done, think about what works for you, what you think would work for your students, and then just lean into it. If it doesn't work, you can regroup, come back together, try to figure out what you could do to make it better. But I think just letting go of the inhibition of what could go wrong and just focusing on what could come of it and how it could change things for you and your students is more beneficial than you fearing what could go wrong.
I love that.
And I think that would apply
That applies to teaching
as
too.
well. So
Just lean.
yeah, just lean into it. I think that hasn't been my official word of the year, but with taking on new responsibilities this year at school and then professionally, it's been very much lean into things. Just kind of let them have it.
Yeah. Mine is similar. Mine is trust.
My word of the year was limitless or unlimited, kind of a la Wicked. And so, but lean has been a very close second of just leaning into opportunities, leaning into things to happen.
I need that right now in my life. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Will you do a brain break with me?
Absolutely.
What shall we do? Why do I never think of these in advance? I shall pause you. Okay, we have figured it out. It only took us. We could have recorded that.
Yeah. It wasn't too long.
There's an airplane. It's going overhead. Gosh. Okay, Shane said that he did this one with Alicia Cardenas this morning. This is one that I also use in my classroom. I learned it from my theater teacher, Donna. I can only think of Donna Tatum-Johns. It wasn't Donna Tatum-Johns. Donna Schaefer. It is called Shake It Off. So you have to be standing, obviously, and you can't see our feet all the way, but there are our feet. They are there. And you just do counts of 8. So ready? We're going to do 8, right?
Do 8,
Start it?
okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Woo! So good.
That's good. Just energized.
Energized, it's quick and easy. It's a little silly. I love it.
Yes.
It'd be fun to play Taylor Swift's Shake It Off during that.
That would be good. Yeah.
That'd be a cute idea.
Yeah.
I like that. Thank you for doing Brain Break
Of course.
with me.
Of course.
Ding, 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 ding. Do you hear that? That's
I
the
do.
sound of a bonus question.
Okay.
Shane,
Yes.
one thing you did not mention when you were introducing yourself is your passion for traveling with your students.
Yes.
Tell me your favorite place you've ever gone with students and what you plan to do this summer and next summer with students.
Okay, so this summer I'm taking a group to England, France, and Spain. It's an anniversary tour. It's the first tour I ever did with students back in 2013. So we're spending 12 days in England, France, and Spain. And then next summer we're doing Japan, which will be a first for me. So if you have any tips on things to see or do in Japan, please reach out. My favorite place would probably be Barcelona, with 2 places in particular. We went inside Sagrada Familia, and it was one of the most breathtaking places I've ever seen. Just the lights and colors and the majesty of the building. And then personally, my mom was able to go on a trip one year, and so we always have some memories of Barcelona. So
That's so
yeah.
special.
I have a picture behind my desk of my mom and I at the beach in Barcelona.
That's really neat.
So Barcelona is probably one of my favorite places. Just
That's
the
so
energy
special.
and- yeah. So,
I love that your mom was able to go.
Yeah.
That's really cool. What's your favorite activity for acquisition?
I really enjoy map talks, especially when we're opening up a unit and talking about different musical artists or a different story or that kind of thing. I love geography and places, and I like talking about the different places where these people are from, comparing it to where we are. When Ben Tinsley did that, that just kind of clicked. I'm also a big fan of story listening, like telling a story, and for me, horribly drawing the story, because I always tell my kids I majored in Spanish, not art. And so, but they have fun with it and laugh at my horrible cats or whatever things we have going on in the story. So I'd say map talks and story listening are my 2 favorites.
Those are 2 that have not yet been on the show.
Really?
Yeah. So that's really cool. What is your favorite word in Spanish?
What is it? I could remember.
There is a plane, so I shall pause and give him time to remember. I should have been recording my reaction when he thought of it.
Okay. So I think I'm gonna go with ni fu ni fa, which is like so, man, neither good nor bad. So ni
Never
fu,
heard
ni
that
fa.
though. I love
I can't
that.
remember where I heard that one. But
Is it spelled N-I space?
yeah, ni fu ni fa. So it's 4 words. Ni fu ni fa.
Ni fu ni fa. So.
Yeah. So I don't use asi very much.
So,
I use ni fu ni fa.
so when people ask how are you doing, would you say ni fu ni fa?
Yeah. And if
Wow.
I'm using that in the wrong context, I apologize. But
No, that's
I just-
fascinating. I love
Yeah,
that.
I just thought it was an interesting expression.
Cool. We are damn close to that airport,
Very close.
which is nice though, because
Feel the wind off of it.
I can go to the last session without worrying that I'm going to
Yeah.
miss my flight.
Yes.
Okay, what is the number that I am? Hold on, I have to change it because you actually watch these, so you know what number I'm thinking of. Now I have to think. Okay, got it.
Okay.
What number am I thinking of?
13.
No, that's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go on Taylor Swift.
What if I told you that you were only 3 off?
10.
16.
Wrong direction.
That's okay. Do you want to guess one more time?
Sure. 16.
Yes.
Yes.
You got it on your third
Victoria,
try.
yes,
Which is my
yes.
favorite number. So there's that. I have one more question for you.
Okay.
What is something that your students are going to say about you 30 years from now when they think back to your class? FriYay.
I think it would be that I was never afraid to answer a question, to help in whatever way, regardless of whether it was content related or life advice or whatever, to help that they ever needed help or had a question about anything. I hope that they would say that I showed them aspects of the world or music, and just showed them life outside of where we live.
Which is important because many of us live in bubbles, and that is the power of what we do, is getting to, regardless of what the bubble is that we live in, mirrors, windows, sliding glass doors.
And like Maya Angelou's poem, we're all human. We all have the same hopes and dreams, and we just live different places geographically. And we weather the same storms, different storms, at different times. But we're all living for the same thing.
I love you. Pausing, plane. Okay. I pause it for that plane, and we know that the last question is always really, how can I connect with you? How can I learn from you? How can I support you?
Yes. Okay. So if you're on Facebook, I'm Shane Goodpasture. You can always send me a friend request, reach out that way. Instagram, you can follow me at Senor, which is just sr.gp.spanish. You can also email me at the same email, sr.gp.spanish@gmail. You can reach me there. I'm not really on Twitter, X, much anymore. And I'm also on Teachers Pay Teachers. And you can get some ideas of the Amazing Race activities that I've done, some other resources here and there. You can also reach out to me there and with any questions that you might have or anything like that.
But he didn't say how golden these resources are. Y'all, if you are familiar with The Amazing Race or you enjoy watching it, Shane literally brings that to his classroom in a way, literally his session 1 best of Flava, and then best of School, and then an act full. Like, it's always so packed, and then people are immediately like, this is my biggest takeaway, this is the best thing ever, and then they feel immediately defeated because they're like, oh my god, it would take so much work to put this all together. Well, he's finally selling the things he's already made. Like,
I think I have four races made. One on women, one on the Olympics, one on winter holidays, and the other is like just global traditions and that kind of thing.
and there's even some like in English that you could do. I purchased the women's history one, and I did it as a no. It was the global traditions one,
yeah.
And I did it with my faculty on a PD day, and I was chosen to lead like the community building part of it,
yeah.
And I was like, that for sure.
Yeah. And they're all in English, so you can do it in English if you just want a fun activity, but they're also editable so that you can change the wordage and put it in target language if you wanted to. So if you want to make it in Spanish, you can do it in Spanish, Italian, whatever language you want to recreate it in. So
it's so good, y'all. And just the concept of like bringing the Amazing Race to class. So good.
It's fun and novel and different and gets them off their keisters. It's not a worksheet, although there's like papers and things that you can do, but it's not a worksheet of conjugating or matching or it's
And to be clear, this is like not a weekly thing. This is like a big, like super fun, super exciting thing that might happen a couple times a year.
yeah, like
you know?
maybe once or twice a semester.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
because it does take a lot of work.
Well, thank you for this.
You're most welcome.
Thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time on Who Is It Jueves with La Maestra Loca. Adios.
Adios.
Bye.